yo. Now listen, yo. What you waiting for is the noisy tribe. We're back.
That's pretty hip. So you're working full-time at the station these days?
Yeah, the pay's crap, but it's a blast to be working all day, covered in grease, fixing stuff up for people. I'm just glad I get to spend all day around cars.
You've grown up a lot these past few years, Itsuki. Once you got out around people, something changed in you.
Come on, cut it out. I haven't changed all that much, have I? And what about you? I mean, look at you. Talk about maturing. Whoa.
Thanks, but no. I'm still the same person I always was. What are you looking at? What is it? Do I have food on my face or something? Oh, good. I don't want to look stupid.
Oh, you've gotten too damn beautiful!
I need to stretch this into an endurance race. No way my street stamina will lose out to you, rich boy.
You put a lot of time and effort into that supercharger. Getting the power that's easiest to use, I guess. This won't be an easy win. I doubt I'll be able to shut him down fast. With the rain pouring down like this, looks like the time trial's off the docket. Guess we might as well go wild. Let's turn it out!
I forgot to tell you. I got my driver's license.
Wow, that's great. Is it just for automatics, or can you drive standard too?
No. I got the thing for standards. If I felt up to it, I could even get behind the wheel of my brother's Levin and tear it up. Not that he really enjoys letting me. He has some, but the steering on it's kind of heavy. It's a tough machine.
You're not gonna buy your own car?
I would, but driving school was way too expensive, so I'm broke. I'll have to save up, which could take a little while the way things have been going.
I forgot to tell you, I put a turbo in my 8.5. It rocks so hard. You wouldn't believe how fast that mother is now. I can even keep up with the Kitane. No kidding, I've gotten that good.
Sweet. You've finally done it. You've joined the ranks of true street racers.
Yeah, I guess I have. If you want, you can drive my car sometime. You'd love the way it handles.
want about these dudes, this battle is totally about control. It's not like they can just gun it in this downpour. They'll spin out.
Yeah, I know, and don't forget the slower they're rolling on the course, the crappier the advantage is for the FD.
Got it. Check back in a few. They're turning into the hairpin at the canyon right now, and the FD is breathing down his neck.
They're just not gonna let us walk away with an easy win. That FD is rocket charged, man.
Keeping up with Wataru's Levin in this rain couldn't be easy for anyone, even this guy from D, but consider all aspects of his game. When he raced Kyoko, I saw the way he manipulated his accelerator, and I wouldn't put anything past him.
So, what do you think? This thing might last a while then?
It could, but the longer it keeps up, the better it is for Wataru.
You can say what you will, but I was up against an S13 Turbo. It was a demon. I mean, there wasn't one fair thing about that battle.
What does Itsuki think he's doing with her? Guy thinks he can ditch us to laugh it up with some piece of tail? Don't just stand there like a fence post talking me. Do something.
Dude, why me? You're the one who's acting all pissed.
Just look at that smirk. Doesn't it bug you? I mean, what's the deal with those two?
Look, I didn't know Wataru was gonna be here any more than you did, so I definitely didn't know his sister was.
I know, it's just to have Kazumi show up here at the same time, the same place as Itsuki,
A
it's...
hell of a coincidence. Soap opera writers couldn't do better.
If Itsuki gets a girl, it'll be a monster blow to my ego. I don't know if I can take it. Why can't Mako show up out here too? Damn it, why? This sucks.
Hey man, I got something I'd like to talk to you about if you don't mind. You got a few minutes?
Nice job keeping up with me. I know what he's fighting through. Driving a high-powered turbo on a rainy night is a pain in the ass. I hate to admit it, but the punk has skills.
There's just one thing I've got to ask you.
Yeah, and I'm betting it's about that last straightaway before the finish line.
No, it isn't that. I'm a rally driver. I like to drive from point A to B. I really couldn't care less about looking cool, drifting around corners, chasing people, who passes who. It all means nothing to me. I don't care about that stuff. It's not my style. What I want to know is about you. You got this big bad motivation, pushes you further than anyone, and all I want to know is where you get it. When we were racing, one thing about you really stood out. You have a hell of a strong will in you. You have to admit, though, in terms of our car's technical abilities, mine has you beat every day of the week. Our techniques, though, aren't that far off. This is so weird, man. Standing here talking to you right now, you seem like any other dude I'd find behind a wheel. This motivation of yours, nothing affects it, not even this damn rain. That's exactly the kind of thing that I need to know about. Only amateurs pretend they're not afraid of the rain. Rain erodes, and driving in the stuff whittles your concentration down to almost nothing. To maintain concentration for an extended period of time, you've got to have the mental capacity of a giant. I'm talking serious stamina, you know? That's what I mean when I talk about your motivation. And that strong will of yours, that's the kind of thing I respect in a driver. I've driven with a lot of guys, and I can tell by now that this kind of motivation doesn't just pop up without something pulling it through. From what I've seen, you drive like a professional.
A professional? I don't know about that.
Listen up, we're starting the second round. Starting in 5, 4, 3.
This run's gonna be his last.
Yeah! Go!
This could be interesting, but I'm concerned about this second run. Keeping up with that FD could get pretty dangerous for him.
I hope he doesn't hurt himself out there.
I'm just worried is all. I know he can keep up out there. This route's similar to his home course in a lot of ways. He drives these kinds of roads every day.
He's doing good. This rain's gotta be grating on a rotary turbo like his. Cause with a car like that FD, if you're rolling on this slick a surface, you can't pop that accelerator too much. He's using the half throttle. That's a high-level technique, but it doesn't matter. My plan's still in full effect. In the endurance race, the car that's hard to handle wears down its driver. That's what we got here. And the second that boy makes a mistake, I make my move.
Yeah, I know, I hear you. But I don't really understand any of this either. I always want to get better. It's who I am. But you say the word professional, it just seems like the other members of D are a lot better candidates. I practice, I show up on time, I drive the best that I can, and I try not to drag the team down. That's me.
Yeah, that's me too. It must be something to do with your environment then. How old are you?
I'm 19.
You're 19 years old? Man, I just turned 26 this year. I swear, if I had your technique when I was 19, there's no telling what I would have accomplished. I'd be a different man with a way different life right now, no doubt about it. I envy you, dude. You've got everything going for you. You can always get faster as long as you go for it. Lately, I've been in something, I guess you could call it a funk. I thought I'd pick at your brain some, see if you could drop me a few hints. It was worth a shot. Sorry if I bothered you.
Motivation, huh? All this time I've been driving, I never stopped to consider anything like that. When I'm with Project D, I just feel motivated naturally. Must be the environment, like he said. Guess I'm lucky like that. And I just straight up like this car. That's why the strongest feeling I have right now, the one that drowns out all the others, is that I do not want to lose to Keisuke.
Yep, he's keeping up. Not like I can do anything. The engine's overcompensating for the rain and sucking half the power out, sliding me all over the road. The FD needs a higher speed battle to show its true colors. Not like this. Used to be I would have popped under the pressure, but with all that accelerator training I've been getting in, it's helping. I'm calmer. I just have to stay patient. Wait for my chance to show itself. Takumi won, so I'm gonna win too.
The race is at a stalemate, isn't it? It's not good for Keisuke that the battle's gone on for as long as it has.
Don't worry about the mechanics of the car or the bad driving conditions. They don't matter tonight.
So you think this is a race of skill sets, driver versus driver? Each one waiting to see if the other's concentration will go first?
It's all about how long Keisuke's concentration will last.
You sound almost happy about that.
No, not at all. But there's not a better opportunity in the world for him to master this current topic than here, tonight. I hope he gives it everything in his arsenal.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
If you can't use your technique to win in a high-pressure situation, then there's no point to it.
You don't think that maybe you're just a little extra hard on your brother sometimes?
Jackass is still on me. That supercharger was a good idea. I mean, even though they both gotta use the air pressure to move the turbines, the supercharger can pull power right from the crankshaft. It's pretty impressive.
Best thing about this supercharger is you can get the power linearly while you're still increasing engine rotation. Turbochargers have turbo lag. Superchargers don't have anything like that. Sure, turbos may be able to kick out a little more power, But with this baby, I get a consistent boost of energy as long as I keep my foot pressed down on that accelerator. Get out on a winding road with a low average speed, and the supercharger absolutely has the upper hand over the turbo. No doubt about it.
Crazy. Can't believe they're going into the third run. This is taking forever. I figured this would be a slam dunk. It must mean that the two of them are pretty close in skill level, don't you think?
Nah, it's the rain. Because of that, the car that's chasing has an easier time matching his pace to the car that's out in front. If they were to make separate runs, their times would depend on how cautious each driver is. But together, under these conditions, the drivers pull on each other like magnets.
I tell you, both of those guys have got to be getting tired by now.
Oh, I'm sure they are, but they're probably too far into it to notice. If you start to notice that you're getting tired or worn down, that's real bad. It's the first sign that your concentration is starting to slip. My bet is that when this battle finds an ending, it's gonna happen from out of nowhere.
No, I'm not losing this. This battle tonight's all about motivation, and I've got it. Bastard never had to work for a dime. He can't understand what I come from. You can't buy the determination I've got. I can't lose. This is not how this movie ends.
This turned into one heck of a battle, huh?
Yeah, no doubt about it. They've been driving all night in this downpour and they haven't taken a single break.
I'm impressed Wataru could be that extreme with his driving. He's really going for the throat of that FD. That takes a whole lot of guts. Of course, I gotta admire anybody cool enough to drive 11.
You actually admire my brother?
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, don't bother. What's so great about him anyway?
Question is, what's not so great? He's really cool, he's into his car, and the guy drives like a maniac. It's so badass he's decided to stick with his 11 instead of switching to something hot and flashy.
He hasn't switched because he's broke as a payphone. Of course, I don't have any money either. It's not like I'm pointing fingers.
I'm so jealous of those two hitting it off like nothing.
11's starting to shimmy around compared to how she was a few miles back. He must be starting to burn out. I guess it's time to start making some of my moves. Put the pressure on and see what it takes to crack this guy.
I knew he'd do this. Trying to push me into making a mistake, but it ain't gonna happen. I'm not the only one wearing out. It's just a matter of who goes down first.
You're here. It's about time. I didn't expect you to be hiding out in some corner all night. But if I had to guess, I'd say you're here to root for Keisuke.
Yeah. Sorry, Nobuhiko.
Don't worry about it. We're not at war with each other. It's a car race. It's supposed to be fun. Cheer for whoever you like. It's all the same to me.
Sad to see a tiny bit of rain make your cars go all wobbly like that. FRs sure are pathetic little clunkers. And besides, if you want to win this, there's plenty of things you can do. There's not a reason in the world to let this race run its natural course.
Damn it. Feels like he's tailgating me. I can't shake him. What's going on? I'm falling off pace. I must be more tired than I thought. I have to push it harder.
Crap, this isn't good. I'm starting to lose control. I just hope my concentration hasn't gone on me.
Human concentration doesn't last that long. Anyone can only focus full for about 30 minutes. After that, things start to fall apart.
Hold on. Don't the pros go for like 2-3 hours at a time? 500 miles? How the heck do they pull that off?
Well, they might be part of a big race, but they're not going to be able to give 100% the entire time. That's why circuits usually have those long straightaways where you can ease up some.
But on these winding roads, you don't get that. No real place for you to take any kind of break.
The visibility is bad because of the rain. The road is slick. You can't relax.
So when one of them finally slips up, what do you think's gonna happen? How bad'll it be?
Well, first your decision-making slips, then your reflexes slow down. A minor stress can turn major fast. Your ability to multitask will begin to fail. The end will seem to come from nowhere.
Just do your best out there, baby. I'm on your side, and I know you can win this. I'll be waiting for you.
Now the rain's really starting to come down.
Yeah, this'll totally wipe them out.
Can't see!
All right, up next should be a wide corner. I can take it mid-speed.
Son of a bitch! You okay, man?
Yeah, I'm cool. I managed to stop her like a centimeter away from the concrete wall.
Well, that's good. You must have spun out at a decent angle then.
That's just part of my driving technique. Now, this might sound like an excuse, but I gotta tell you, I know off the top of my head the exact location of all the gutters on this run. I'm not kidding, every single one of them. But still, in the split second I reached to crank my wiper blades, one of those damn gutters got under me and tripped me up. Can't say it's anything else other than bad freaking luck. I can barely believe it myself. I guess that's just all there is to it. Lose your concentration for a moment, lose the race.
I just got word that Wataru spun out. It looks like we lost tonight.
So, case K1.
You know, I knew going into this there was no way we could lose. This is annoying.
Don't know what to tell you. I can say that I'm fairly certain you would have taken the downhill if it weren't for the torrential rain.
He doesn't look good.
No, he does not.
I lost the battle.
We lost. We lost everything. Ryosuke, you and your crew, you're operating on a whole different level.
All right, fellas, we're out of here. Pick up all your crap, okay? Don't leave anything behind.
咲いたローズ For the reason they don't know 前にしか進めないキャタピラが今日も振り潰したい Yo hates and pain 憎しみだけ増やして Hates and pain そんな清掃ライブ映像
抱きしめ合っていたらもっと強いただ不安な夜にあなたの声世界はいつか血を流していてそんなニュースボーイ忘れさせてよ分かりたくない Nobody reads Nobody sure the end せめてもう少し嘘でもいい優しく歌って
錯綜する情報はマスメディアたちにもほら冷静が濃厚な対極の例を伝え出す理性は可能性抑止力を書いてる年齢 Yeah どこまで洗礼受け続ける全身全霊